Uncomfortable does not equal unqualified. Just because something feels uncomfortable doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It might actually mean you're doing it right, because growth doesn't feel smooth. It's not supposed to. It feels weird, wobbly, and awkward. And somewhere along the way, we confuse that with unqualified. This is episode 5 of the Confidence Project, where I'm building real confidence, one imperfect step at a time. In my last video, I talked about perfectionism and how trying to get it right, just right, is actually fear, just pretending to be helpful. Today, I'm digging into what happens after that, when you actually do that thing and you still just feel totally unqualified. Let's say you made the team, you got that role, you got picked for something, and your brain instantly says, why? Why me? And you feel nervous or maybe even sick. You question if they made a mistake, and you think, well, I don't belong here. That's discomfort, but it's not disqualification. See, we've been trained to think, if I were qualified, I wouldn't feel this way. Wrong. You feel this way because you care, because you're stretching, because you're not playing it safe. When I first started filming these videos, I felt like an imposter in my own story. I'd mess up my words. I would forget my point. I feel like I looked too old or sounded too unsure. And I still feel that way. And the voice in my head said, see, you're not meant to do this. But then I had to pull out my critical thinking skills, because I know that's not true. That was discomfort. And I reminded myself that discomfort is a sign that I'm growing, not that I'm failing. So if you're feeling uncomfortable, that might mean you're in exactly the right place. You're stepping into something new, something big, something honest. Grit got you here to start. And now, this is where Moxie kicks in, because Moxie says, okay, that was awkward, but I'm still here. You don't have to feel qualified to show up. You just have to keep showing up. And that's how you get better. And that's how confidence is built. It grows in the tension, not the ease. In the tension. And if you're sitting there waiting to feel ready, I hate to break it to you, but you may be waiting forever. So instead, practice. Show up. Do the reps. That is not perfectionism. That's Moxie. So in my next video, I'm scared, because I've decided I'm just dropping the script, literally, like no makeup, no notes. It's just going to be me showing up. Because sometimes the best way to silence self-judgment is to prove it wrong by showing up anyway. So I'll see you there.